Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. In today's video, I will be looking at what you can expect in your life in the next couple of weeks, at what you need to know right now. So let's get straight into it and let's get you some cards. You have got Beyond Illusion. You have got Slowing Down. Control. Let's get one more. You have got Stress. So, Scorpio, I feel like what you need at this moment of time is to reconnect with your soul, reconnect with your intuition. Maybe you haven't been, paying attention to your chakras recently. I feel like your third eye chakra needs some clearing. Your third eye chakra needs some work. Yeah, you need to bring it to balance because it's either overactive or underactive. But I feel like you need some clarity on things, and maybe you are aware of that. Maybe you have been experiencing some indecisiveness or confusion, or maybe you felt like you are lacking purpose, or you don't know where you are going, you don't know what your next steps should be. So what would really help you would be to, as I said, reconnect with your third eye chakra. And you can do that by spending some time in silence. I feel like you are someone who is constantly surrounded by people. Yeah, so you may have a big family, or you may be working a lot, being always surrounded by colleagues, other people. So even few hours or one day spent in silence will really shift your overall energy and will literally change your life as you are living it right now, because you really need to connect with this inner voice. I feel like your inner voice is trying to reach you. It's trying to tell you something, but again, as I said, you are so influenced and affected by the noise around you that you don't hear your intuition, you don't hear this inner voice. And there is something that you need to know. Also, when it comes to your goals, yeah, I feel like you have become kind of lost or disconnected. You don't know where you are going. You have kind of lost your way in a sense. Yeah. So slowing down, slowing down. Again, as I said, maybe spending time in nature, or even just taking a day off inside, just, meditating, exercising, having an Epsom salt bath. I feel like you need some clearing as well. There is a lot of scattered energy, probably something that you picked from other people because you are someone who is sensitive to other people's energies. So yeah, having a kind of a clearing day, or a day where a day which you kind of dedicate to bring yourself back to balance. This is kind of a urgent message that is kind of trying to reach you, especially with this stress card here, because I feel like you are feeling stressed. For some of you, this may be even not unconscious, that you are not even aware of how stressed you are, because you are constantly running there from task to task. You don't even have time to think, or you don't even have time to become aware how imbalanced you are at this moment of time. And the illustration in the card is quite clear. Like there are balls, there are, I don't know, with kind of candles or something that is being juggled, and the monkey is about to pop this bubble that literally you are standing on, kind of signifying that The ball that you are standing on, juggling all these tasks, can pop anytime and you may fall. Yeah? So that's why slowing down is what you need. And when it comes to control, do you see that rigidness, the fists at the illustration? Yeah, there may be some rigidity. You may be holding to some outdated beliefs that maybe, you may have been conditioned to believe something, and you are so rigidly holding tight to that yeah, maybe it's like a material way of living, yeah, that you are kind of holding on to. Or maybe this rigidity or control has something to do with your relationships. Yeah, maybe you are the one who always need to be in charge. Maybe you are someone who always needs to be right, or things has to be done in a certain way. Yeah, maybe you are very inflexible when it comes to change, when it comes to life, when it comes to relationships. Yeah. So maybe more compromising. At the bottom of the deck, you have got projections. So there may be some projections happening in your romantic, especially romantic relationships. Yeah. Sometimes we can either, especially when we are at the beginning of a relationship, yeah, we don't really see clearly because we are so in love and so kind of flooded by these strong emotions that our vision becomes so kind of clouded. Yeah, so we don't really see the person for who they are. Yeah, we rather project what we want to see. Yeah, so again, the control, and I feel the projections and control card are related. So maybe explore or contemplate on what this can mean for you. Yeah, how, where you are projecting. And sometimes it can be, like we are very angry at something and we can project this to the other person and we can perceive them to be angry, but it's actually something in us. Yeah, so where you are projecting. And sometimes also this can be like a negative, that sometimes we can criticize something about another person, but actually, looking more deeper, like uh, uh, are you actually kind of doing the same thing, or do you have the same trait? Like we can say about someone or that they are manipulative. Yeah, and we can really criticize them for them. But looking deep inside, is there some, even like that? It's hard to express myself, but maybe you are also a bit manipulative as well at times, not in a conscious way, but that could be happening on an unconscious level. So explore, contemplate, yeah, look deeper at yourself, at your patterns in romantic relationships. You have got openness. Yeah. So I feel like you are being guided. There are signs guiding you forward, but you need to kind of be open to that. And you also need to ask, so when you are confused, when you are lost, when you don't know how to proceed, when you don't know what next steps to take in regards to a situation or experience, ask your guides, ask the universe to give you clear signs what you need to do. Yeah, because the signs are there. So stay open to guidance. You have got gateway. Interesting. Let's get some clarifying cards. Funny. Do you see what is at just falling under the control card? the flexibility that I was talking about. Yeah, so being more flexible. Also, when it comes to life, maybe you always had like a rigid visions on how your life should unfold, on how your career should unfold, on how your partner has to behave, or what traits or what hobbies or even career they should have. Yeah. So again, reminder to kind of ease up, to let go a bit, to go with the flow. Yeah, you don't always have to have a plan, and you don't always have to stick with your old plans. Yeah, you have a right to change your mind, to change your goals. Yeah, so open to change. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Also, the projections card. It doesn't have to be only about your romantic relationships. It could also be about relationships with other people. Maybe you have a tendency to isolate yourself, or maybe you don't really connect with a lot of people, and this may be also because of some rigid beliefs or of how people should be. Maybe you just want to kind of have people around you that are on the same level, but I feel like with you it's not really happening, because I feel like you are someone very wise, you are an old soul, and it's understandable that you find like people are not at the same level. They don't have the same, way of look at things. But this reading is really encouraging you to don't take your evolution or your growth too seriously, and to be open to connect with people who who have a different way of being and thinking. Yeah, open your mind and allow yourself to connect with people that you would usually don't connect with. You may be surprised by what you find, and also by what the person is actually meant to teach you. Yeah, there is a voyage, and this has few meanings. It talks about going on an inner journey, of uh, finding yourself, of, as I said, reconnecting with yourself, with your inner voice. It can also mean that you are gonna travel somewhere. I feel like this is unexpected, so pack your bags, pack your luggage. You may be traveling somewhere very soon, and this may be very unplanned. However, I feel like it is positive. Yeah, you may be invited for an event, you may be invited for a vacation or something like that. There is happiness, so I feel like overall the next couple of weeks are going to be positive. There will be happy moments. I feel like you will be, I don't want to say celebrating, but I feel like there are some events that you will be attending, or at least one where you will be connecting with some people you haven't seen for a long time. It could be one person, it can be a group of people or a community, but the card is encouraging you again to connect with other people, to maybe even release any prejudices or judgments that you may have. I feel like you will be surprised by the connections that you will form once you get out of your comfort zone. Love is on the way. There may be something, some improvements in your love life on the horizon. Don't be afraid to take risks. Yeah, only those who take the risks can actually, achieve big things, yeah, and there is also success. So there may be some good news coming about when it comes to your professional life, your career, your projects, your education, or something like that. And you have also got trust. Yeah. So trust life a bit more and trust people a bit more, because I feel like you are protecting yourself. You are protecting your heart from any further harm. But sometimes we can take it too far. Sometimes we can become too overprotective and too selective when it comes to people we engage with. So in the next couple of weeks, try to change that and try to give people a chance. Okay? So, Scorpio, this was your reading. I hope it brought you some guidance. If it did, make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you would like to support me and if you would like to receive more readings like this. So, thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best. Bye.